G'day everybody, Andy here, Poverty Prospecting. I'm out the bush with Smudge and I've come to a spot that I have been before and I've had a bit of a crack. So if you remember, I was here once before and did a quick snatch and grab test pan in a little creek out in the middle of the bush. And yeah, this is it. It's got a bit of water in it because they've had a bit of rain. So we're going to have a bit of a crack here, set up the high banker and dig where I got that decent test pan, which is down here. Dig some of this gravel, run some of this gravel, do this. I've got the day, so I'm going to also have a bit of a swing through the bush out here and see what we can find with the algo now that it's had its update. Apparently there's a bit of a surfaced area over here. We might go over there. A lot of this has been reclamated by parks, so they've knocked all the old mullocks down and replanted it. So we're going to have a bit of a go. But yeah, I'm not sure what we'll do first, whether we'll just maybe set the battery and the solar panel up to give it a bit more charge. It's only at 83% because it was used last night at the campground. And we'll put the solar panel on, give it a bit of a boost up, and we might go for a quick swing while it's boosting the power up, then bring it back, set up the pump, set up the high banker, and shovel some gravel through. But I'm up at Malagal, and you can tell, quartz everywhere, so definitely not at home, and lots of hot rocks. But anyway, we'll have a crack, see what we can find, and let you know, bring you back when we've done something or found something. Okay, first target in a bit of wash here off the road, and of course it is a tiny little piece of wire. I think it's wire anyway. I'll just disconnect this, but yeah, this is the first actual real target. So there you go, one bit of shit, and we'll put that bit of shit straight on the end of my magnet. Donk, there it goes. Alright, back into it. Okay, found another target, and I'm just going to do a target ID on it. Where'd you go? 08, 010. Yeah, maybe, because it's a little bit of a soft one. And 08, I found up the bush my first bit of gold with the algo. So it's a bit spiky, but who knows? We'll have a crack, see what we can find. Alright, bear with me. Alright, we'll have a crack at digging it out. I think it's around here somewhere. So, first thing, clean off my magnet, run it around, see if we get any shit. Plenty of shit, plenty of ironstone, as you can see, heaps of ironstone. But let's have another look, have another listen. Give it a scrape. I know it's in the wash off the road, but you never know. I'll just re-ground balance this because it is getting a bit wobbly. and run over it again, see if it's still there. Alright, well, we'll have a crack. Never know if you don't have a go. So, get the trusty old scoop out. Let's see if we can track it down. Not there. Not there. No. Not very good at this. There you go. There you go. Might just be mineralisation. Could be. Sounds like it's disappeared, so I would say it's a bit of mineralisation. There is a lot of hot rocks and stuff here too, so sounds like hot ground to me. Anyway, we'll go and see if we can find some mullicaps and have a crack over there. As you can see, this is where they've sort of ripped it and then re-bulldozed it back into place. So, never know if you don't have a go. Anyway, I'll keep going, see if we can find a target. Cheers. Alright, I've got another target just in here somewhere. It's coming up as an 08. It's definitely a target, nice and loud. Cut his earphones off. Alright. So it's in here somewhere. Very crunchy. I did run the magnet over it. Didn't really pick up anything. It's not there, it's in the hand. Not there. Not there. There's not much in there. Okay. Bit of rubbish. Yeah, looks like an old piece of steel. Ding, there we go. Oh well, I was kind of hoping it might have been a species or something, but yep. Keep going, we'll try again. Well, there's a relic, but I don't think it's that old. Oh, looks like a dozer toe. Yeah, like a you put it on your bucket, a bucket tooth, dozer toe, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, she's pretty old. She's pretty worn, rusted through, full of shite. But yeah, bit of rubbish around here. We might just check on the battery, have a swing on the other side of the road, and see whether we can find a better target, because this area, because it's all been ripped and old timers diggings sort of filled, I don't know, maybe it's been hit hard, but anyway, we'll have a bit more of a wander and have a look around. But yeah, that's huge. Anyway, cheers. Okay, good. Got a target here. Try and get my fingers out of the way. Up against a big old tree. So Yeah, never know, but it's coming up as a double O. Quite spiky on the rolling screen. Here's the target ID. Where is it? Double O. So you see the little arrows pointing at the target in the top. So we're basically where that Sadie print is right where it should be. So anyway, we'll have a crack. Oh, never know if you don't have a go, eh? So I still reckon it's going to be lead shot, but I've had sweet bugger all targets around here while I'm waiting for this battery to charge up a little bit. Right. In the loamy shit, so just put you down while I narrow this. Alright. It's definitely going to be a lead shot because nearly every time the 00 definitely hasn't lied. What can we see? Anything rolly? Can't really see it. There it is. The dreaded roundy. Yep. Right there in my palm. That's him. Little lead shot. But if I'm finding a lead shot, hopefully one day I'll find a bit of gold. So I found a big old rusty square nail before. I didn't film that. Anyway, cheers guys. I've been running the Frankenbanker and I'm taking out this bit of a gravel bar where the creek comes down the road, crosses the road, and deposits this big layer of gravel. I've done heaps of test pans, up and down, in and out, round here, on the other side of the creek. It's not good, but it's here, I'm here, so I may as well have a crack. Seeing what I can do. Try and find a few little bits. The battery's over there, the solar panel, it's giving it a boost as we go. Some of the test pans come up okay, some come up shit, but at the moment 87% charge, and it's been at 87% charge the whole time I've been here. It depends on how much sun you get on it, of course, which but it started at 87 and it's still at 87, pulling 50 watts at the moment. And we've done a few shovels. The fine tailings pile's building up. The big tailings pile is building up as well. But unfortunately I haven't been able to do a lot of filming because my phone for some reason didn't charge this morning. So I got here and it was only at 35%. So I did a little bit of footage when I was doing some detecting. But this is non-successful. I didn't find anything. So I thought, well, bugger it. I'll come back to a quick test pan creek, or what I'm calling basically Sunshine Creek. So the sun is shining today and I'm having a crack, so maybe even call it Have a Crack Creek. But this is very sticky clay. It's taken a lot to massage all this material through. Keep pushing the rocks down, holding them back and trying to break up this clay. Because this part of the Golden Triangle hasn't had a lot of rain for a very long time. But yeah, pretty dry, but this is the only place that I could find that had any water or any bar dams that are usually miles away from anywhere. So I'm almost finished this run. just about done. Going to put a few more shovels through it, and then we're going to do a clean out and see what we can find. And unfortunately, I'm sorry I didn't show you it all, but the test pans were not the best. They were coming up with micros and a little flake here and a little bit of wiry gold there, and that was it. So nothing big, but at least the rock's coming out clean eventually. So all we can do is what we can do. So stick with us. I'll get the tripod, set you up for a little bit and let you watch a few shovels go down it. But it's almost time to sort of stop and pack up and go and do another quick detect before I leave. It's got to be home by dark, or actually back at the campsite by dark. And we're camping up in the Golden Triangle, so just out of Inglewood. Beautiful spot called the Melville Caves. And tomorrow I'm going to do a bit of a walk around and show some footage of the caves, and hopefully we'll be packed up by about lunchtime and heading home. So got to work Wednesday, got to work Thursday, got to work Friday, so we'll give it a go. Anyway, get back to you in a little while. Cheers. The ground's very, very dry, so it's taken a fair bit to work this material through the old Frankenbanker. I didn't bring the trommel, I should have, but you know, there's only so much gear you can carry. And we were going camping for 4 days. So, and the second day I actually had to do a quick run to halfway to Adelaide, to a place called Dimboola. And meet a guy there and exchange motorbikes, would you believe? So, no, it was a good trip, a good counter meal at the pub in Dimboola. I think it was the Royal Mail Hotel or the Royal Hotel, but yeah, rather good. Anyway, let us run this shovel full and we'll see what we can do. Give it a clean out, see if we've got anything, and go off and do a little bit of a detect in a couple of spots that old Captain Krusty Crouch showed me when we were out here with the Crouch catch-up. The first weekend was the Crouch catch-up that was out here, so we've had a bit of fun. But look at that. That's actually a piece of dirt. Looks like rock, but it's not. Feels like rock, but it's not. But another thing we want to do before I leave is detect this piles, just to see if there's any species in it or something. You never know. So we'll have a crack. Alright guys. Alright, time to shut this thing down. We've been running for a while. Smudgy's been annoying me with his stick. On you, buddy. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of colour out of this spot. I'm not sure how much we'll get, because the test pans were pretty sporadic. They weren't real good. Well, we'll soon find out. Let's go in and have a look. Can't see no big pickers. Nothing in there that's going to make you too excited. A lot of ironstone and a lot of clay. So anyway, we'll get the pan set up and we'll do this top mat clean out. Look, I haven't even seen a lot of lead shot. Even in the test pans. I think I've got one bit of lead shot in about 8 test pans, trying to work out where I should have a crack at it. So, and it's been running for a while. Run a fair bit of material through it, so hopefully we'll find something in there. Anyway, we'll do this clean out. Yeah, I've been running for about, I don't know, 4 hours maybe. So, but it's hard going because every shovel that you shovel in, you sort of have to hand massage it through. So it's been very hard going. And it looks like the top mat's pretty well packed up. So if it's been overloaded, it's probably going to be some in the middle part of the sluice and possibly even down in the long tom. So, but we won't know until we actually pan them all out. So I'm hoping we'll get a little bit, maybe 0.1 or something at least, you know, just to have a bit of fun. The missus and her niece and her husband are all back at the campground having a relaxing time while I'm out here. So no one wanted to come out with me. I can't actually see any gold in this bloody sluice, so who knows. Well, let's see what comes out, if something comes out. Alright, turn this back on for a sec, clean the tub out. Can't see anything up there in that top box. Bummer. Oh well. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of colour. Just something. So, just turn this variable speed controller on. Give it a blast. That should clean most of it out. Yeah, pretty well clean. All good. Alright, we'll pan this out, see what I can find. Alright, let's pan this shit out. See what we can find. If we find anything at all. Slippery, muddy, and dirty. This is just the top mat. A lot of super fine, heavy ironstone in here. As they say, gold travels on an iron horse. Well, the moment of truth, see if there's anything in here. Can't see anything yet. Not even a lead shot. A little bit. Like, extremely little bit. Definitely not a lot. Been a few hour run, so since about midday, and it's about 4 now, so not a lot. I'd get more in my creek, I think, if I spent 4 hours up there. But I'm not up there, and I thought, well, while I'm here, I might as well try and have a crack. But maybe it's overloaded the top box and filled it with ironstone, and some of it will have shifted and moved to the bottom. Definitely would have done better at Slatty Creek or somewhere like that than near, but you know, I'm not there, I'm miles away from there, so at least have a crack where you are, I suppose. See what you can find. I went past plenty of areas to get here, but okay, I'll zoom you in because you'll need a zoom in. There you go, that's it for 4 hours. Shocking, I know. Bloody terrible. I don't think we'll even get a 0.1. So, I don't know if that's a bit up there or not. But terrible, terrible state of affairs, mate. Not much in there at all. We'll do a snuffer dump after I clean the rest of the sluice out. We'll see what's going on. Alright, cheers guys, get back to you in a minute. Okay, just cleaned out the long tom first, and that's it. 2 little micros in the long tom, maybe 3. 1 bigger micro, 2 tiny ones. So, sweet bugger all in there. My finger for a reference. Yeah, bark off my finger. But, yep, not really worth it, but had fun and had a day out. So, we'll now clean the bottom part of the sluice. See what we can find. Okay, that's the middle part of the sluice, the main part. Quite a bit of cons in there, so we'll pan that down and have a look. Hopefully we got a picker or something in it. Never know. At least there is a bit of water here, which but this ground is so sticky, this clay, and it's more detectable ground than it is sluicing sort of ground. They don't get a lot of rain. It's a bit of the dry belt, so I thought I'd have a go anyway. It's been a nice day out here anyway, just me and Smudge. Alright, let's have a look. Anyway, let's have a look in there. Sweet bugger all. So maybe I'll call this Sweet Bugger All Creek. And there you go. Not a lot. Absolutely not worth it. Oh well, you got to have a crack, don't you? You just don't know until you actually get in there and have a go at it. But I did get some nice pickers when I was here and did a test pan, so it's really bizarre. And I've test panned nearly the whole water hole, and a lot of it was like that. I think that was probably one of the best test pans I got all day, was like that. So yeah. Anyway, we'll pack all this shit up and load up the car, and hopefully we've got about an hour that we can swing around, have a swing with the magic wand, see if we can find anything with that. Never know, might luck onto something. Cheers, Andy, Poverty Prospecting, over and out, and catch you at home. I don't even think we'll do a way up.